Soon as they hear my voice, cause they pouring the blue and that smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, they pouring the blue and that smoke. Pop those, workers they trapping that word. They pouring the blue and that smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, they pouring the blue and that smoke. Pop those, workers they trapping that word. They pouring the blue and that smoke. I know, soon as they hear my voice, they pouring the blue and that smoke. Pop those, workers they trapping that word. She rolling up, blowing away, blowing that smoke in her face. I know, some they hear my voice. Yeah, you better not have problems, but I ain't need you to get rid of. If you owe me money, then pay up. I'm done with doing brothers favors. All today, you got to buy that. She keep me dreaded like Rasta. Not only the news, got the fool. If anyone better than you, if I hit it, she gon' go cool. And I'm gonna wanna be with you. She be wanting to love so bad. She be pulling up to me, yeah. Not used to being broken, but she broke when she loved. Or else I wouldn't even be in there. She said, baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. From money all the weed, I'm on the woman that you need. Pour a drink in her cup, raise the plate to her blood. How could I get you to stay? Sunday in my ass tray. They pouring the blue and that smoke. Pop those, stars they dropping that word. make magic, live fabulous. Baby, tell me what you need, and I'ma give you what you need. From money all the weed, I'm on a woman that you need. Who I'm drinking up blood, raise the base of her blood. How could I get you to stay? Stop in my X-ray. They got I'm the one that's okay. Pop those, stars and dropping that word. They got I'm the one that's okay. I know, someday you're my voice. Even I had problems. They got I'm the one that's okay. Pop those, stars and dropping that word. Blowing up, blowing away, blowing that smoke in my face. I'm the one that's okay. I know, someday you're my voice.
What's good? What's good, everybody? It's your boy Battle Truth coming to you live and direct from the Battle Truth headquarters. What's going down? Let's get it cracking. Y'all know how we do things, man. Okay. Shouts out to everybody that's watching right now. Everybody that's tuned in. Shouts out to Jay Rand. Shouts out to Gutter. Shouts out to Anthony. Shouts out to Shouts out to Daryl. Shouts out to Prob 23. Prob Lab, however. Let's get right off into this, man. So the breaking news is Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving both is agreeing to a 4-year deal. Durant is to receive $142 million and Kyrie is to receive $141 million, signing with the Brooklyn Nets. Okay. Notice what the titles say. The Brooklyn Nets. New York Knicks can't catch a break. Now, let's talk about this trade. First of all, is it any surprise to us that Kevin Durant was going to leave Golden State after all the controversy that happened to him and the things that took place this year concerning him? What I mean by that? Okay, first of all, when he went to Golden State, I think that put a stain on his career that would never leave. That will never leave, ever. Because he went and signed to a team that just beat him in the conference finals when they had Golden State up 3-1. And then let Golden State come back and beat them when he was the star of that team. And you know what? I'm going to have some callers call up after I get through doing this intro and breaking down things. Then he go and join the team that beat them. He didn't join another team. He joined the team that beat them, who that year had won 73 games, 73-9. The Golden State Warriors did that year. Breaking the NBA record for most wins ever in a season. That's the team Kevin Durant went and joined, which had teams looking at, which had the NBA, from fans to media to players looking at him like being a straight up scrub and buster, even though we know he's an offensive juggernaut and a dangerous shooting killer. So during his time of being in Golden State, they won 2 back-to-back championships where he was both MVP in both championships, which people did not honor his championships because the Golden State was already a superstar championship team. And what it did was added another killer to go with the 4 they had. And Draymond Green, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, Iguodala, okay, with a surrounding strong bench to support that nucleus. So when Kevin Durant got there, only 5 people can play. It didn't do nothing but let him run loose. Because you can't double or triple nobody when you got Klay and Steph running wild. So you got 3 of the NBA's best shooters all on the same team. So Durant just running wild and loose without having to worry about defense being put on him. What happened when Steph went down and Durant had to carry the team for himself this year? They lost like, what, 7 out of 9? 7 out of their 9 games when Steph went down and Durant was trying to carry the team on his own? So we see that Durant does not got a good history and record of carrying the team. Would he have won those championships without Golden State? I doubt it. I doubt it. This following year, him and Draymond Green get into it. Draymond Green called him all type of B words. Told the man, we don't need you. We were winning before you got here. Leave. So we knew then, when that happened, that he basically was gone. There was no doubt in nobody's mind about that. We all knew Kevin Durant was gone after that. We knew it. Even while he was there, I don't think he was. Okay, sweetheart. All right, take it easy. Make sure you lock that bottom lock for me. You better not. Okay. Anyway, it's no surprise that when that happened, Kevin Durant was going to leave after the Draymond Green situation. Who was that? That ain't my baby mama. That's actually my auntie nurse. That was my auntie nurse who just left. With that being said, we knew that Draymond Green was going to that Kevin Durant was going to leave. We knew he was going to leave after that. So after that, there was no surprise. Everybody knew that. Now we see where this all ended at going. Kevin Durant to the Brooklyn Nets. Now let's talk about Kyrie Irving. So Kyrie Irving, who was supposed to have been a Cavalier superstar, #1 draft pick to the Cavs, we saw he couldn't run a team himself also. Even though that's what he wanted. Only for them not to even make the playoffs or nothing. So LeBron James decided to go back home and line up with Kyrie Irving. And they win the championship, go to the playoffs, go to the championship, 3 years in a row? So that 1-2 punch was dominant. But Kyrie didn't want to be in LeBron James' shadows. So he decided he want to leave to be the leader of his own team. And he go to the Celtics. Upon arriving at the Celtics, he get hurt and injured. Him along with Brandon Hayward. This supposed to have been a team that's supposed to overthrow the Cavs and be the strongest team in the East. He get there. He get injured. Him and Brandon Hayward. But this birthed the rising star of Tatum and Rozier, Brown. These brothers took that team all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals, only for them to lose in Game 7 against LeBron. When Kyrie get back the next year, people thought because they went that far, that when Kyrie got there, he definitely was the piece missing to put them over the top. Only for this not to work out in Kyrie's favor. In fact, the Celtics looked a bit sluggish. They didn't look as hungry, as ambitious no more as they did the year past. And they got basically swept by the Milwaukee Bucks, only winning 1 game. After that, but before that, during that year, Kyrie was having problems with some of the players on the Celtics. Some of the young players didn't honor him as being their leader. So he released a statement apologizing to LeBron James for his immaturity and his lack of understanding of what it took to be a real leader. This led people to believe that maybe he would do, him and Bron would team back up again because they knew he was going to leave Boston. Now, we see where that landed. Kyrie now is with the Brooklyn Nets also. See, it's a lot of stuff surrounding this that's crazy. Now, the Knicks were projected to have had the #1 pick going into the NBA draft to be the first ones to get Zion. Zion was to be traded to the New Orleans Pelicans for Anthony Davis, along with a couple more pieces, if that pick was to go in New York Knicks' favor. Only for the same okay, so Bron was going after Anthony Davis. They put a package together where they were willing to give up Kyle Kuzma, Brandon Ingram, Rajon Rondo, Alonzo Ball, Josh Hart, Lance Stevenson, 2 more players. They basically was giving up the whole roster for Anthony Davis. This package deal was turned down. They didn't think it was good enough because the New York Knicks and the Boston Celtics said they could put together a better package. If the Knicks would have got the #1 pick, Zion would have been included in their package, giving them another superstar. And the Knicks was willing to, depending on what happened, Mayor was trying to see could they give away Tatum or some other pieces for him also, depending on what Kyrie was going to do. So the Lakers package deal was rejected by the New Orleans Pelicans. Their general manager was fired behind it. The Knicks ended up not getting the #1 pick. I don't know how this ended up happening. New Orleans, who were projected to get the 16th pick, end up getting the #1 pick. The same guy they were supposed to have been setting up to do a deal with from the Knicks, if they would have landed the pick to get Anthony Davis, they end up getting the #1 pick for free. For free. So Zion became a free pick. The #1 pick became free to the New Orleans Saints, which now give them the power to get more collateral for Anthony Davis, in which the Lakers also ended up, who was projected to be the 11th pick, getting the 4th pick, which made it even better for them. So Anthony Davis go to the Lakers. The Lakers end up freeing up other cap space to get him $32 million for another superstar mega player. They ended up giving up a less package deal for Anthony Davis the second time than the first time, also allowing them to keep Kyle Kuzma. So they got Kyle Kuzma, LeBron James, Anthony Davis. And speculations is saying that they also going to have Carmelo Anthony and J.R. Smith to join this team also. And they still got $32 million to spend, whether with a marquee, top-notch free agent, a superstar, or spread that money around with some valuable pieces to complete the roster. Now, this Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving, I'm not understanding this at all. 2 good players, but I don't believe neither one of them players complement each other, especially when going after a championship title. Now, with the addition of DeAndre Jordan joining, that can be good. But I don't think neither one of them is good enough to give DeAndre Jordan what he needs in a marquee, solidified, real point guard. Not like Kyrie, who a point guard that shoot first. This whole thing is messed up to me because D'Angelo Russell, who was with Brooklyn Nets, had a breakout year last year. Young, healthy, breakout year, get them the number 6 seed in the playoffs, only for you now to move in Kyrie Irving, who injury prone, on a decline. I don't get that at all. Why would you take away your youth and your rising star who getting better and better, who became an all-star last year, had a breakout season, only to strip that from him? To land Kyrie Irving and get Durant, who can't even play for the whole year. Durant can't even play he ain't even playing next year at all. So that's 1 year down the drain out the gate. Then is Kyrie going to even be healthy for the year? Like he never really is every other year. Now, I don't even see how this is going to work. Durant is a closer. Kyrie is a closer. This was the problem that Kyrie had in Cleveland with LeBron. If you can't get along with LeBron to that extent, what makes you think it's going to work with Kevin Durant, who's a ball hog and a shooter? If you didn't work out with LeBron, who played and freely give the ball, his whole career he's been passing, giving the ball, who not ball hog, who not greedy, what makes you think you're going to have a better relationship with Kevin Durant? And who going to be the closer? Both y'all closers. Do you think Kevin Durant would most likely for you to take the last shots over him? And you didn't like the fact that you wasn't able to really, well, in Cleveland you did take some of the last shots, but you definitely not going to be taking them over Kevin Durant. How is it you couldn't get along basketball-wise with LeBron James, but think you and Kevin Durant going to be a better match? I don't get that at all. That don't make no sense. And why would Brooklyn give away their youth, their superstar youth, and D'Angelo Russell, who is more effective with the ball to get other people involved than Kyrie, who more selfishly? I don't get that at all. Let me tell you something. Last year, that Brooklyn team was nice. And all them dudes was young, on a come up. They was exciting to watch. And they was doing their thing. Why would you break that up like that? Why would you break that up like that? I don't get that at all. I don't see how that matchup is going to work at all. Then you get the Knicks. I need to talk to y'all, especially on the East Coast and New York, about the Knicks thing. Now, when you look at the Knicks, Madison Square Garden, one of the most respected basketball arenas in the NBA, the Mecca of battle rap. I mean, not battle rap. The Mecca of NBA. Been trying so hard to establish themselves with a real superstar that could take them back into competitive mode and hopefully compete for a championship ring. Why was Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving more willing to sign with Brooklyn Nets over the Knicks? I need to understand this. Why Brooklyn and not the Knicks? I need somebody to really help me to understand that. Why would they go to the Brooklyn Nets over the Knicks? Is Brooklyn more considered as being the hood, relatable to brothers? Is it something about the black that if you're going to represent New York, you rather represent Brooklyn than New York City? Do that have anything to do with it? Because I believe it does to some degree. Because if you're looking at it, Madison Square Garden, you can't compare that Brooklyn arena to Madison Square Garden. All the history in there. Brooklyn ain't even got a history. It's a new arena, basically. Why choose Brooklyn over the Knicks? I don't get that. That's crazy. I need to understand that. Could I get somebody on from New York to call up? I need somebody from New York or New Jersey, Brooklyn to call up. I need to understand this. I need to understand what's going on in New York. Let me put the number down. I need somebody from New York to call up to talk and discuss this thing with me. Why was Brooklyn chosen over New York City? I need somebody from New York who know basketball to call up to help me make some sense of this. Because I don't get this at all. New York can't catch a break. And then I also see okay, there we go. Yeah, hello?
Yo, bless up.
What's going up, bless up? I said what's going up, bless up. What's going on, bless up?
I'm good, man. I'm from the city. I know this joint. You know what I mean?
I'm asking you, help me make some sense of this. Why was Brooklyn chosen over New York Knicks?
Yo, I'm just bugging that you don't understand. Why would you play for such an owner?
Come on with it.
Why would you go play for a bum-ass owner? It's in Brooklyn.
Your phone was breaking up. Say that again.
BP, why would somebody want to go play for a Brooklyn bum organization? I'm a Knicks fan. That's my squad. But real is real. Why would somebody want to play for an owner that's Brooklyn? Man, I don't know, PT.
Bro, your phone is breaking up real bad. Every time you talk, it's breaking up.
Okay, give me 1 second, because I want to talk real talk to you right now. 1 second.
Okay. Yeah, see, I understand the owner talk, but I'm still trying to see. So, as an NBA player, okay, like when Dan Gilbert came at LeBron James, and LeBron James, he was disrespectful to LeBron James after he left, but then LeBron James still decided he was going to go back and play for the Cavs. He didn't care what Dan Gilbert said. He didn't care about the disrespectful statements he was saying. And from what I heard, even when he was there, they didn't even really kick it like that or even really speak as much when he came back. So could a player look over the owner and just do it for the city itself and the organization and history behind it? Do the owners really play a big part in what you're willing to give for the city?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Explain it, brother.
Okay. The owner has been like tanking the team on purpose. There's been a lot of easy draft picks they should have made over the years, and they go do the stupidest shit ever. I'm telling you, this is my squad. You know what I mean? Born in Jamaica, raised in Brick City, like we rock for the Knicks. And the Nets too, of course, but there's just something about that Knicks that we need that. You know what I mean? But the owner just keep making bad moves, and I don't think I got a joke, man. We call the Knicks soul collectors because they always get the superstars after their ACL injury and then pay them more than they've ever made all their lives. They do that consistently, and they trade away draft picks, you know what I mean, or young studs. And it's just like they've been tanking the team on purpose. Why would somebody want to go play for them? And they got Carmelo. Nobody wanted Melo. At first, Melo was okay, but he was just a cancer to the team, yo. No defense, no team ball. The media used to hype Melo up like he was doing shit, but real, you know what I'm saying, real dudes know that he was a bum for years, you know what I'm saying? He ran Jeremy Lin off the team when Lin was balling, you know what I'm saying? He could have really been a leader at that time, but Melo was a cancer.
You know what I believe hurt? You know what I believe hurt y'all too? Not to cut you off, so I'm gonna let you get back into it. You know what hurt y'all too? Now that you brought it up, when y'all got Amari Stoudemire, when he left from Phoenix to the Knicks, when he left Phoenix, but before he left, he was on fire in Phoenix. He got to the Knicks and just like his powers left, like all his.
You forget he was hurt. They get the vet after the ACL. When their home teams don't want him no more, they know they're not serviceable. They trade him to the Knicks, get the Knicks draft picks or young studs, and the Knicks then get the aging veteran with the ACL and overpaid him. Amari Stoudemire was hurt. Look it up. He was like the most dunked on. Yo, if they had a stat for people getting dunked on and doing stupid shit, Amari Stoudemire would have gotten that. If they had a stat for people getting the shot blocked the most over the last couple of years, it's got to be Melo. Everybody just loves his shit, DC. I don't know why people don't see it. Oh, man, we appreciate your real talk, man. That's why I even called. I don't even get into this nonsense and that stuff, but it seemed like you say a lot of real talk, and, you know, I like hearing that over the waves.
Okay, so finish breaking down the Knicks organization different than the Brooklyn Nets.
The Nets are trying. You know what I'm saying? It's like a character thing, man. And remember, I'm from Brick City all day, so we knew the Nets when they were here in Jersey. But it's just they just been built in. You know what? The Nets made a huge mistake with that when they got to Boston Celtics when they were done. They did that stupid shit like the Knicks did. Danny Ainge raked them, and I don't think they want to make that mistake again. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing their due diligence, getting the young bucks and building them up. Now they balling, and unfortunately, you know, they have to suffer in order to get some superstars. So,
but what do you think about? What do you think about the? What do you think about the Kyrie Irving and Durant? You think that even go together, brother?
I can't really call it, man. I root for Kyrie. That's my favorite player, man. But watching him play from high school, yo, that was the most incredible thing I've ever seen. So,
but if Kyrie,
I can't call it.
But if Kyrie was having problems with how, at the end, how LeBron was balling, how he think that's gonna be better for him with Durant, who is way more selfish than LeBron?
I'm gonna tell you, I'm explaining it right now. Ball is ball. You want to ball with the best. That's the bottom line. You know what I'm saying? You want to share the ball with somebody you respect. I don't know what Russell was doing when KD was out there, man. All he had to do was show KD that respect, and they would have been winning mad championships. That's in my opinion. So I'm hoping Kyrie wouldn't do that same dumb shit Russell's doing. And I just think ball is ball. I can't call it right now. Oh, this is what I want to say about that. If they get caught up in the media, night in, night out drama, and the way they want to twist it and create bad energy, some soap opera shit, yes, they will have a problem. But if they just approach it like ball is ball, we a team, I think they'd be okay.
So,
if Durant can come back.
So have the power shifted now, or is it basically kind of even now with Kyrie and Durant going to Brooklyn? So now we got the Brooklyn Nets. We might as well, okay, let's talk about some things. Because this trade now holds a powerful decision for Kawhi Leonard now, whether or not he returned to Toronto. Seeing that now you got to compete up against Kyrie, Kevin Durant, DeAndre Jordan, along with Philly, along with the Bucks, along with Indiana coming back real strong, along with the Celtics, who getting Kemba Walker to basically replace Kyrie Irving, which is going to make them more faster and stronger. So does this play a big part now in Kawhi Leonard not returning to Toronto?
Listen, first big up to Kemba Walker. We love him too. Watched him from high school. Oh my God, so happy for that brother. You already know. But the thing is, just like with this situation, BT, I think Kawhi's decision is already made. So I don't like getting to the drama of things and counting people's money and all that. And I think Kawhi's decision is already made, and I can't really call it.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. Who wins the East? Who wins the East now?
One thing is, you can't even count on Brooklyn right now because KD is not back. So I can't even think about that. So who wins the East? If Kawhi is here, I'll give it to them. Other than that, I mean... So
you believe if Kawhi signed back to Toronto with a healthy Kevin Durant and Kyrie and DeAndre Jordan, they could beat the Brooklyn Nets?
Absolutely. Because if the Nets don't play team ball, like real dude balling, you know what I mean? Because they could get up in drama, they could be trying to pad stats. But if they play real ball, like how Golden State play, you know what I mean? Just play ball, we here to win. Yeah, the Nets will beat anybody. If Kawhi, if KD is healthy and Kyrie is there, yeah, they'll beat everybody.
So you do believe they can beat Toronto with Kawhi?
Absolutely. And also,
I do too.
I don't know, but if they play real ball, I think so. If they fill out the roster right with complimentary players, big ass rebounders and defenders, man, and another backup guard, yeah, they got smoke. But Kawhi's already proven it, so I wouldn't go against that because I've seen what he does. I've seen how the team plays, and I love that. We root for Kyle Lowry too. You know what I'm saying? He, went to Villanova. He played Villanova with my man Randy Poyd. Randy Poyd represents Brick City. He's my guy. So I respect Toronto a lot. So I've seen what they've done. So I can't say Brooklyn could beat them, but I just say, in my opinion, if Brooklyn played real ball, they got a chance.
I think this trade right here, for some reason, I believe this trade shifts the balance to the point that I believe Kawhi Leonard going to sign with the Lakers. I believe he's going to sign with the Lakers. Why wouldn't he? After a trade like this, when you see they just got DeAndre Jordan, Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, still with the young players they still had that was on fire. I think that shift the balance, man, and make Kawhi think like, okay, they got a big three. We might as well have us a big three.
Man, I think Kawhi might be like, y'all gonna bust their ass anyway. Don't go fuck with the niggas.
I don't think he thinking like that. I'm pretty sure he's smart enough to know he barely got past Golden State if it wasn't for injuries. When Kevin Durant came in that game, what was that, game 6 or game 5 or game 6? When Kevin Durant came in that game for that first quarter, what he did in that first quarter was enough for the Golden State to close them boys out in that game. It would have been, we know it would have been a difference if Clay and Durant, it would have been a difference if Klay Thompson probably still there. Because the game Klay Thompson got hurt in, the one that put him out, he already had like 30 points. And was on fire and didn't even play none of the fourth quarter, and they only lost by a possession. They only lost by one possession to take it to a game 7.
Yeah, that was really impressive. You're right, I agree with you.
So I really believe, and I'm pretty sure Kawhi, and that's nothing. They had locked Kawhi down. They had locked Kawhi down in that game right there. He didn't have a good six game. If it wasn't for that light-skinned dude for Toronto, not Kyle Lowry, the other dude. If it wasn't for him, they would have lost that game. They would have lost that game.
Absolutely.
He came through for them.
Absolutely, I agree. But I still just want to interrupt you 1 second just to put this out there. If Kawhi goes to the Lakers, that would be horrible, man. I can't even see him getting on there and being LeBron's son,
Like what? Now give me an example of what you mean. What you mean by that? Break that down for me.
LeBron's estrogen weight?
Yeah, what you mean?
He's just like a diva, man. Just play ball. He's like a diva. He's chasing Jordan's shadow and the diva. He's building teams like disrespecting young guys. You know what I mean? He has some ballers on that squad. I think without all that drama, they could have really done something. And of course, and the injury.
Brother, how was that drama when Anthony Davis is up? You don't think none of them players was worth giving away for Anthony Davis?
I totally do. I'm just saying. All I'm saying is just the way he's going about it, just the whole Hollywood stuff. It's like beyond basketball right now. And it's to the point where, yes, get Anthony Davis, get the best. But just know that you jumped around to other teams and you acting like you clearly can't make people better. You need other superstars to do what you do. Just like every other superstar. Everybody else to do great, better superstar.
Wait,
yeah.
I'm trying to understand, bro. Who don't make players better?
I don't think he did a good job of that this year.
Why come he didn't? He did. Man, you forget he had the Lakers balling. They was in 4th position when he got there. When he left Cleveland and got there, they wasn't even projected to even make the playoffs. He had them in 4th position before he even got hurt. And then when he got hurt, they couldn't even hold the position, and they went from 4th place to 10th place. And you know how the West is in the playoff. Every game matter all the way up to the last game. And when he came back, he still was hurt. But he still averaged, 28, 8, and 7? Even when he was hurt? So I don't see how he don't make players better when he's been doing it his whole career.
You think so? I don't know. I can't really call that, bro. I just don't. I just saw him go, and I'm biased too because that whole leaving Cleveland, I'm biased, right? Because he left Cleveland to go join, to be D-Wade's son or whatever happened down there, right? And, I was disappointed with that. But here goes why.
Why was you disappointed in that? Explain that to me, brother. Why was you disappointed? You joined somebody else's team to win. Because what?
You joined somebody else's team to win. You were trying to be the next Jordan. Let them join your squad. You're going to leave to go elsewhere, something else that's already established. You know what I mean? That's corny.
Now, I disagree on that. And let me tell you why. Okay. I believe Miami was the better place for them to do what they had to do because of this reason. Because of, like you said, why Durant and them probably joined Brooklyn and not the Knicks because of ownership. When you got Pat Riley, who known for having a relationship with the players and being a good dude, you know what I'm saying, who don't mind spending that paper on them, I think they went to Miami because that was the better ownership. But as far as them merging a team together, people forget why they came together. Why Bosh, why Bron, why Dwayne Wade all came together and played on that Miami team. They were actually matching up with the Boston Celtics, who had already formed the Big Three first, which actually ended up being the Big Four. And Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Ray Allen, and Rajon Rondo with a strong supporting bench behind them. So what Bron them did was joined up to match up with them because they couldn't beat them. They was a super team. So they matched up Bron on Paul Pierce, Ray Allen on Dwayne Wade, Kevin Garnett on Chris Bosh. It was a matchup thing. So now it was matched up evenly. Even to the point that when they faced off with each other, they went to Game 7. It was a Game 7 matchup. He didn't make a power team. They formed a team to go against the power team that had beat them and went to back-to-back championships.
That's a great point.
But it's crazy. People, when they saying that to stain LeBron on like ESPN and things, they never speak about that. And remember, the Celtics, hey, and let me tell you something else. The Celtics probably even would have won if Rajon Rondo wouldn't have broke his arm in that game. He broke his arm in Game 7.
Oh,
You remember that?
Yeah, that's a good call.
You remember that when he was playing with his arm dislocated?
Oh yeah. So,
Yeah.
but you make a good point though, BT. You make a great point, but it still doesn't deny the fact, the energy that you can't compare to Jordan. Like, just stop it right there. You know what I mean? You left a squad to go construct something instead of everything just flowing through you, and this is what it is. And I understand your point about the ownership. Great point. That's one thing. That's a great point. But, there's still that little stain right there. And I was trying to tell you my personal thing, why I can't, I'm kind of biased against LeBron. Because after he went to Miami, and I said, it was a great point you made, I still don't appreciate him leaving the squad, right?
What, Miami?
Cleveland.
You don't appreciate him leaving Miami?
No, I'm going to tell you right now. My personal thing, and you're going to be like, yeah, you're right. Cleveland,
Am I going to say that?
I think, BT, because you're a real dude in my opinion.
Come on, let's go, bro. Let me hear you.
So they got Kyrie, my guy. He's from around here. You know what I'm saying? Like, Kyrie is that dude. He's from Hillside or whatever. That's right next to Newark. So I used to see this dude. My brother-in-law coached Hillside High School, and he used to come through as a little grammar school dude and just cook the high schoolers. You know what I'm saying? So I used to hear about him. Like, he used to. Anyway, but he didn't go to Hillside. He went someplace else. So to make a long story short, root for Kyrie. He got drafted number 1. He got hurt at Duke. I'm pissed off. He didn't get to show the world what he could do. He got to Cleveland. Then what they do, he built something with Tristan Thompson. Tristan is a bum right now, but they built it from scratch, BT. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And right when they get to a playoff caliber team built from scratch, pick on LeBron. You my son now. Fall back in. You know what I'm saying? That hurt me because Cleveland was building it from scratch to go bust everybody ass, in my opinion. But then LeBron came and took the team over, and Kyrie had to hold that. He had to hold that. But you know what I'm saying? You're going to feel some kind of way if you're alpha. And that's my little personal thing against LeBron. He set Kyrie back, in my opinion. You know what I mean? But also helped him because Kyrie definitely wouldn't have gotten the championship that quickly. So,
right, I think, I thought he actually really build Kyrie up because they wasn't making the playoffs before LeBron got there at all.
That year, they was making the playoffs. Look it up. That year, LeBron, they went right to the cups for the playoffs. And then came the summertime. It was just obvious next year they're going to be a playoff team. Kyrie was making his mark from scratch. Tristan Thompson was a beast, man. I don't know if you remember.
No, they wasn't making no playoffs before LeBron got there, man. Because LeBron had let it be known. He told Kevin Love, you know what I'm saying? That's how Kevin Love came and played for them. And J.R. Smith now, you know what I'm saying? Like, look, hey, I'm gonna come to Cleveland, come there, and they came. And they went all the way to the championship soon he got there. First year he got there. They went from not making the playoffs all the way to the championship. And then what happened? Kyrie got hurt. Kevin Love got hurt. That's another thing. Kyrie stayed hurt. He stayed hurt, brother. You know what I'm saying? He injury prone. Very injury prone.
Yep. You need to calm down just a little bit.
Let me ask you this question. Do you think Kevin Durant, even though we don't really know, but do you think this injury he coming back from, a lot of people don't never be right when they come back from this injury he got. Do you think he gonna come back strong?
I can't really call, but I think he's gonna come back and do enough because, he likes to spot up a lot. He really go hard to the paint. I mean, he does go hard to the paint. When he goes hard to the paint, but I think he just loves doing niggas dirty. Doing brothers dirty from outside. So yeah, I can't really call it Big T, but I don't think he's gonna be the same. Let's put it that way, because he showed some explosiveness that I didn't know he had. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know because he ain't really showed that much to me. I didn't see that much. I ain't seen enough games in Oklahoma to know this dude has so much handle and he's so explosive. Oh man, KD, enough respect, veteran. So I don't know. I don't think he can come back the same like that. But will he be successful? You know what I'm saying? Will he be a problem when he comes back? I think so. I think, yeah, because he just got a certain will. He has a certain will, man. So I think he'll be back, but of course I can't call it. It's my opinion.
Okay. Why did the Nets give up so easily on D'Angelo Russell after him having an all-star breakout season last year? Why would they just give up on him that quick like that?
I don't even know, man. That D Russell and my man, what's my man, the other guard? Damn, he got that
with the afro.
Huh?
The dude with the afro who was blocking everybody's shots.
Well, nah, he nice too, but no, the other dude that come off the bench that we shoot, because the next to he got the funny Dinwiddie. Yo, Dinwiddie is a beast, man. Oh my God! And once
right.
Dinwiddie dunk on somebody. Once a game, Dinwiddie stopped from triple threat, bang on somebody. Once a game, two hands. Every game, every time I've seen him play, I don't know how to do that, but I'm disappointed by that, to be honest, because I like when, obviously I like when people build up something, and I watch them build something up. Big up to my man Corey Geezer, you know what I'm saying? He does Geezer. I gotta give that plug. He's a diehard Brooklyn fan, and as much as I root for the Nets and Brooklyn, I kind of lead to the Knicks more, and he just be letting me have it over the years, and he was right. Like, they build something from scratch, and I like that. So I'm very disappointed that they breaking that up now. But it's just my bias towards Kyrie, you know what I mean? So I'm in a funny situation with that right now. But that's a very good question. I don't like them breaking up this thing that they was building, because it was grassroots. It was a real build up, and I like how they play. And again, my man Corey that represents Giza, you know what I'm saying? Y'all check us out. It's a black owned company. He's doing his thing. Yeah, he called it. He really called it. So I'm disappointed. But let's see what Kyrie do, man. Kyrie's my guy.
Okay. Well, I appreciate you calling up, brother. Thank you. You hear me?
Yo, thanks for my time. Thanks for giving me time, brother. Bless.
My man. Appreciate you. Yeah, I don't know, man. But I guess maybe they had to give up on Russell D'Angelo Russell, because Durant. Maybe because Durant wasn't going to go there if Kyrie wasn't going. Well, we definitely can't. Okay, let me ask y'all a question. Without Durant playing this year, do Brooklyn have enough in Kyrie Irving and DeAndre Jordan, along with the other backup supporter, to even make the playoffs in the East? Do they have enough to make the playoff in the East without Kevin Durant? When you're looking at Indiana strong, the Bucks strong, Boston strong, Philly strong, I don't know about Toronto without Kawhi. We don't know that. But Detroit Pistons got better. With Derrick Rose and Blake Griffin and them over there. I don't know, man. Do Brooklyn make the playoffs? See, the thing about Kyrie is he like a finger crosser. He can't play a whole season. He stay hurt too much. I don't know, man. I don't know if they might could make the playoff without Kevin Durant. I don't think Kyrie or Kevin Durant make players better. I'm sorry, I don't think they make players better at all. I don't think they make players better at all. I don't see how that's gonna work. DeAndre Jordan ain't got nothing coming. He gonna only be there for defensive reasons, because he need a real point guard to get him off. That's the only big man in the game who have nothing. He have nothing. He ain't got a hook shot, a post up, a free throw. He have nothing. He only could get off with a marquee, real point guard that could feed him and throw it up there for him. Kyrie and them ain't going to be doing that like that. Kyrie and Durant is not going to be doing that like that. I don't, look, I know it's talent, but I don't see how it's going to work. I don't see how it's going to really work like that, man. I'm sorry. I don't. I just see two ball hogs, Kyrie and Kevin Durant, and both of them closers. Who the closer? Who closes out? Who closes out? Because Durant ain't going to want to sit back and watch Kyrie close out. And Kyrie ain't going to sit back to watch Durant close out. So who closed? Yeah, that's another thing. It won't be Bayou Boy, thanks for that. He say they both is ISO players, so it won't even be much ball movement. I agree with that. And then it ain't even no telling what Kevin Durant we gonna get coming off this injury. It ain't even no telling of that. But I do believe this decision shift Kawhi going to the Lakers. Why not? Why not? Let me tell you something. In this day and age in the NBA, you're going to need 3 stars. Every team basically got 3 superstars. You're going to need at least that. You're going to at least need that. Then they saying DeMarcus Cousins is going to the Knicks. I guess they might want to do the 1-2 punch with they second pick with DeMarcus. So that might could be okay. If DeMarcus Cousins can be healthy, that could be okay. That might could be okay. But if I'm Kawhi, I'm going to play with LeBron. Why not? Why not? And that's another thing I don't like. I don't like how the media is trying to make Kawhi not play with LeBron. Y'all, I don't know if y'all heard the Breakfast Club interview with Igloo Dollar, right? In that interview, Igloo Dollar was talking about how they setting up NBA for people to hate LeBron. For LeBron to be painted as the enemy and the person to beat. Because they don't like the control and power he got over NBA owners in the NBA. But that's how it was when Jordan was playing. The power he had that you can't control him. He knew he knew a lot. But LeBron is more business savvy than Michael Jordan. And he changed the game completely, forever, for the NBA. Now, the picture they be trying to paint in the media is this. They talking about, now before LeBron them freed up the money that can potentially land them Kawhi Leonard, they were saying, oh, Kawhi, he don't like cameras, he don't like media attention, he don't like interviews, he just laid back, he don't like none of that stuff. Right. So LeBron them free up the money that could potentially land him to LA. Now they talking about, oh, he don't need to go play with LeBron. LeBron gonna get all the credit. He gonna get all the interviews. He gonna get all the reporters and them wanting to talk to him and give him all the shine. And wait, you just said Kawhi don't like that. You just said Kawhi don't like the attention, don't like the interviews, don't like that. So now they trying to say, yeah, Kawhi, you don't want to go to the Lakers so you can play and be known as LeBron team. You on LeBron's team. Because they don't want them together bombing. Now what's crazy about that is this. That's the team Kawhi should play for. You playing with a brother who's going to give you the ball, who's not greedy. Because regard to what, LeBron James played the game better than anybody. There's really nobody in the NBA that played the game like him. He played exactly how it's supposed to be played. He hit the look. If I'm a superstar, and if I'm not only a superstar, and if I'm a basketball player, that's who I want to play with. You gonna get the ball. He gonna show you love on the court and off the court. You understand what I'm saying? That's how he always played. It don't matter who you is. If you open, you getting that ball. If he got the ball and you open, your name could be Bubblegum Boy. He gonna pass you that ball. He's going to believe in your talent, believe in your gifts, and pass you that ball. You're going to get that ball. No ifs, and buts about it. So, if I'm Kawhi, that's who I want to go play with it. Because if you think about it, Kawhi ain't no leader. He play and lead by example, by how he play. But Kawhi is not no leader. He not finna talk, rally, motivate, inspire, encourage. He don't even question the refs. He very quiet. He just play ball. He ain't nothing but can't get right. That's all Kawhi Leonard is. If y'all look, he have no personality, no character. That's why he don't like the cameras. That's why he don't like interviews. Because he just sit there looking like, all I did was shot the ball. All I did is try to play hard. We went down by 2 points. After we went down by 2, I just saw an open shot and I shot it in the corner. Any more questions? No? That's how that dude do interviews. Man, he don't laugh. He don't, no sense of humor. So he can't get right. That's all he is. You remember Life? Martin can't get right? That's who he is. He can play the hell out of some baseball. Can't do nothing else. Hey, you know, I don't know how to do that. That's how Kawhi Leonard is. Play the hell out of some basketball. Everything else outside of that? Nope. Hey, your team needs you. Give them some good advice. No. Oh man, the refs on some stuff. They need to be checked. Nope. Oh, that player right there talking crazy, man. Nope. He don't do none of that. LeBron is a real leader. He gonna come to you, encourage you, inspire you, shot your hand, gonna do all that. He gonna hit you open man. He gonna motivate you to play defense. That's who you want to play with. That's who you want to play with. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, y'all. Let's call up and talk about it, man. Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, go to Brooklyn Nets. Do y'all think that's a good pair, man? Do y'all think that's a good pair? Let's talk about it. 414-235-6760. Is that a good pair? Kyrie Irving, Kevin Durant, go to Brooklyn Nets for 4 years. Can Brooklyn Nets make the playoff this year? Call up. Where we at? Bayou boy, what's good?
What's up, man?
How you feeling?
Man, I'm good. Hey, man, but you know, it's back on that LeBron thing, though, real.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people, what they not really saying is that, you know, LeBron has said it time and time again. He really want to play out ball. So, you know, he ain't trying to be ball dominant. He upset. If people trying to, you know, talk like, you know, Kawhi and he come there, he ain't going to really get off and get the chance to do what he want to do. When LeBron said, oh, you know, he ain't trying to play on ball that much. He'll let Kawhi be as ball dominant as he wants. And when it's time for him to take over, he's going to take over. I
I saw a weakness in Kawhi this year that I didn't really even know. No, and I wasn't paying attention to till I was watching the playoffs. Kawhi don't even really know how to dribble that good. When Golden State was locking that defense on him, he was getting rid of that ball. That ain't really what a ball handler do. You have to find a way to get through the defense. And he was turning the balls over. You know what I'm saying? And I don't even see why that would even be a factor. And then again, and when you see how LeBron play, he played just like Kawhi to some degree. They very unselfish. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
They very smart in how they play the game. So I don't see how that'd even be a problem. If I'm Bron, I'm the point. Period. He ain't nothing but Magic Johnson all over again. That's all Bron should be this year. Nothing but Magic Johnson.
But you know, he trying to take some of that usage off of him during the regular season. That's why, like, before they traded Kyrie to Cleveland, that's why he was so mad, because, you know, that was year, 14, 15? He wasn't really trying to be as ball dominant during regular season, you know? He want to play off and try to save himself as much as possible. But then they ended up doing that, and now you have to put so much usage on him. That's why he got hurt doing playing with the Lakers. You know, you got to do too much.
Right.
And he's trying to avoid doing that during the regular season. And so that's why you can get Kawhi and AD over there, man. Kawhi ain't going to, you know what I'm saying? He's going to be able to shine, do what he want to do. The media just tripping. I don't know what they got going on right now.
First of all, when people talking like that, that's just stupid out the gate because, first of all, Kawhi is a star anyway. Ain't no such thing as a superstar not getting off. That's what makes you a superstar. You're going to find a way regardless to what. You get what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, by them having them many players like that, LeBron them ain't got to play all them minutes. He only had to play a lot of them minutes because you couldn't afford to take him out of the game because he basically, for the most part, was the one that was holding everything together. You got somebody like Kawhi, Anthony Davis, and them, they ain't got to play all them minutes like that because you got somebody who can carry the offense and give you rest. And that go for each one of them. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But I don't know. People just tripping. I think they not seeing what really could be. But I don't know. It's up to Kawhi what he do, you know. If I'm him, to be honest, I'm a LeBron fan, but, you know, I'm from Louisiana, so, you know, Kelly's my team. But, you know, I would much rather Kawhi just stay in Toronto. I think it'll make some better basketball. You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you're looking at it on a basketball standpoint, but you also got to look at it by this brother is from California. This brother is from the United States. If you look at it, superstars don't want to play over there. They don't want to play over there. They want to leave. You could go to another country, but you still gonna miss home. They got different rules and everything over there. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You gonna want to be home. Like, man, I want to go to the United States. Yeah, I visit here, but this ain't where I'm trying to live.
Playing for like 8 months, but you only gonna be over there for like 8 months doing.
It's still the point though. And then not only that, this another thing play a part in that. Like they say, he grew up a Laker fan. He grew up like that as a child, wanting to be a Laker fan. Grew up on this stuff. So now you got the opportunity to play for your favorite team you always wanted to play, imagining yourself being there. Now you can make your dream a reality. Like, wow, I remember I used to act like I was playing for the Lakers. Now I really can play for them.
True.
And think about it. Not only could I play for them, I'm in a good position. Look, this is my pitch. If I'm the Lakers, what make me land Kawhi Leonard. Anthony Davis, 26. He like what, 28, 27?
Yeah, he in his mid to late 20s.
Right. Look, Bron out the door in the next 3-4 years. This y'all team.
Right.
This y'all team.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Look, y'all gonna keep winning, and it ain't gonna stop. When Bron leave, y'all still got money to get another superstar. Y'all can all stay together. Y'all can all stay together. And look, nobody can say you piggybacking off Bron. How? You already beat him for your first championship. You just won another championship. You a star. You ain't in the shadow of nobody. See what I'm saying?
Fact. I mean, I'm a LeBron fan, so I'm always down for him getting more chips. So I ain't tripping, but I'm just looking at it as a basketball fan. I think just for basketball, if Kawhi stay over there to East, you feel me? You know, we got him going against Timothy, going against, you know, KD and Kyrie and Embiid and Ben Simmons. I think it'll be good for basketball. You know what I'm saying? Just watching them, you know, just drag it out in the East. Because, you know, the East is the first time the East really has gotten some excitement in a long time, you know?
Yeah.
So I feel like just keeping that together, but, you know, Kawhi gonna do what he want to do. He don't owe one so much, so I mean, he gonna make a decision, you know, whichever way he want to make it.
Man, I can't wait to see how this fill out, man. And like I said, if I'm Kawhi, I go to the Lakers, man, because I know this is gonna be the best decision for me in my career, and I'm gonna keep winning. I'm gonna keep winning. And I'm surrounded, and I'm surrounded by support. The right support. You get what I'm saying? I got brothers who know the game. I know brothers who mentally focus, who understand what's going on. To the point, it ain't gonna be no bickering and arguing and none of that stuff. No big heads and all that. No, because guess what? We all respect each other's talents and what we are. LeBron can't look down on Kawhi. Kawhi can't look down on LeBron. Neither one of them could look down on Anthony Davis, who the best big man in the game. So they got everything they need. Only thing about it is ignoring the media, trying to sway your opinions to make you feel like, I be listening how they do that. Like I said, I was watching it, how they like, Kawhi, you don't want to join LeBron. It's going to be LeBron's team. Man, shut up, man. How's the LeBron team? He just got there 1 year. Get out of here. The Lakers team.
Yeah, I hate when they do that. It's going to be his team type mess. I don't like that. Like, come on, man. It's basketball, bro. It's all y'all team, right? Just go out there and play and win. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. Just chill out with all that.
And they saying they bringing in Carmelo Anthony and J.R. Smith. I think them going to be two dangerous additions to that roster. They going to look good. If all that go down the way it's supposed to, they going to look damn good. Because they still got Kyle Kuzma. So you're going to have LeBron James, J.R. Smith, and Carmelo Anthony with LeBron James. They all played together before, so they know how it go. With Kyle Kuzma, with Anthony Davis, with Kawhi Leonard. Man, you know, man, please. Them dudes finna be bombing.
They trying to bring in Patrick Beverly, too. I think he'll be a good point guard on this thing. You know, a good, rough point guard, who play good defense and to make an open three. I think he'll be a good addition, too.
Somebody said, but when Golden State Warriors did it, we all was mad. No.
That was different, though.
Yeah, it was entirely different. Go ahead and explain, brother. Go ahead and explain.
That was a 73-9 team.
Right.
KD went and joined. That's the team that beat him. And he was up 3-1 on him. Like, it wasn't like when LeBron went to Miami. Like, they made and constructed that team. KD just went and jumped on a base team. You know what I'm saying? It's not even close to being the same. And this is not even close to being the same as Kawhi come over here. This team ain't put together. This team didn't even make the playoff last year. So you can't even say it was like when Golden State, when KD joined Golden State. Golden State went to the finals. LeBron ain't even go to the playoffs.
Right.
It's not even close to being the same.
Somebody said, I'm a Laker fan. No, I'm not a Laker fan. Let me tell you something. The game is different than how it was when I was coming up. I'm 45 years old. So when I was coming up, teams, they was at the end of the era where they were closing the end of the era where they kept teams together. Like Kareem and Magic and them played all these years together. Scottie Pippen and Jordan played all these years together. The game has changed to the point that, for me, I can't like teams no more. It's too much money involved.
Right.
This is a multi-billion-dollar business. They don't keep teams together. Now they just keep players. Your one superstar, whoever you is, and they keep surrounding them with role players. They keep the one star, and everybody else just role players until that superstar decide he want to go somewhere else. It's too much money involved to like a team now. That's why you see everybody keep leaving, going places. They making too much money off these boys that they don't keep the team together. Just like, I'm going to give you an example. Just like James Harden, when he was with OKC with Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. They didn't want to give him the money offered him, and it was offered him by Houston Rockets. I'm out of here. They can't keep them together. Too much money involved. This is a multi-billion-dollar business. You paying something like $300 for an authentic jersey, not including video games. Another $200 on gym shoes. Another when you watch the Igloo Dollar interview on Golden State Warriors, they were talking about how the ticket prices in the stadium was so high that they original core fans couldn't even afford to even get in a building. They actually playing ball they don't actually balling in front of an audience of nothing but middle class people who got a lot of money.
I mean, yeah, I think with my team, down here, we only got two teams, so I gotta stick with mine. So I'm gonna roll with the Pelicans regardless. But I understand how you look at it. But my only thing is like with the old school mentality, people who look at these players now, you gotta continue with this loyalty, like the players owe these franchises loyalty. I don't think that, because like it's always been a business. You can look at that with DeMar DeRozan when they traded that man to get Kawhi just to win this one ring. It wasn't no loyalty in that when they traded him.
Right.
I don't like that with the old school mentality. Like all you gotta do is just stick with one team. Like I don't like that.
And then another thing. See, my reason for liking LeBron is this. I like LeBron because of a lot of reasons. Not only because it's basketball, I like his conduct on the court and off the court. I like how he and his children life. I like the fact that he's still married to the woman he was with when he was in high school. I like the fact that his high school players who was on the same team as him, who didn't make it to the NBA, he put them through school and they running his businesses. I like the fact that, I like the fact that he take care of his body and preserve his body. He played the game the way it need to be played. And everything he got, he earned. Nothing was given him. He played the hardest every time on that court. And he showed everybody love on that court from the first man to the 12th man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't just like giving people a ring who don't put in the work and deserve it. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
You don't just get the championship ring because you ain't never had one. No, you got to work for that thing. You got to earn it, man. When you look at that brother record, that brother went to the championship 9 times, only won 3 and lost 6. Going up against, he went 4 times against the greatest team probably ever assembled in basketball, the Golden State Warriors. Come on now. Think about that, bro.
He's the one with the greatest record. Yeah, I'm with you. I'm with you like a dumb LeBron fan. So I'm with you on that one.
Right.
But let's get to this Brooklyn, man. I think it's gonna be interesting seeing, when KD come back, how they gonna play on the offensive end, Cause like I said in the chat, it ain't gonna be much ball movement going on with 2 ISO players. Like I don't know how they gonna
I don't know how he's gonna be able to get out the same way he did like he did in Golden State. Because even in Golden State, when they ISO'd him, like they had actions running on the backside with Clay and Steph to keep, the backside defense occupied and keep them watching them on the backside. Because them two are the greatest shooters in NBA history. So you gotta pay close attention to them. In Brooklyn, I don't know if he's gonna be able to get that same space like he got in Golden State, which he don't really need much because he's 7 foot. So he don't need much. All he really needs to do is just get the ball up. But I don't know if he's gonna be able, to really get out or really be able to win. Cause I don't know if he's gonna really be able to win like he did in Golden State.
Right. And another thing, now think about this also. Can Kevin Durant lead that team to a championship?
I ain't gonna say no. Because he's one of the greatest, not the greatest forward we ever seen. But he's not proven to be a leader yet. Because we never seen him just take a team. Like I said, Golden State was already amazing. We already knew they could win. Them just getting him, just put them over the top. So, I can't say no, because he's a great player, and Kyrie is a great player. But neither one of them is great leaders, so I feel like it's just something we're going to have to, maybe they learned something. Maybe Kyrie learned something from being over there in Boston. I don't know.
Right. How that's going to work? You got two closers. How that's going to work?
They friends, so I don't see them fighting over the ball.
Okay, so who the closer?
It's hard to go against KD. The dude 7 footer can shoot from anywhere. So but if Kyrie on that night, it'll be something like I just say whoever got the high hand that night, that's who you give it to.
And if look, and here's another thing. Neither Kyrie or Kevin Durant is leaders. What have they ever led? Kevin Durant couldn't even put Westbrook in check when he was there. He called himself leaving. When you supposed to have been the superstar of the team. You ended up leaving. Right. Then Kyrie, same thing with him. He's supposed to have been the leader of Boston. You leaving. You leaving that. So they not even leaders.
No, a good thing with KD is that he got a better relationship with Kyrie than he did with Russell Westbrook. So, and plus Kyrie not the same type of high head like Russ is. So I can see Kyrie deferring to him if he feel like he needs to. Because Russ, he's the type once he get the ball, he don't go mode. If he feel like shooting, just gonna shoot. So I believe Kyrie is probably a better decision maker because he actually is a true point guard. Russell Westbrook is really a shoot guard. He ain't no really true point guard. So I believe it could be better chemistry, with him and Kyrie. But again, like you say, with leadership, we never seen it happen. So this is something we just gonna have to see if both of them both of them took something from their previous team. And Brooklyn's a young team too. They got some young players over there. So maybe this time Kyrie will know how to treat them and how to talk to them. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Differently than he did with the ones in Boston. Because the ones in Boston, they went to the Eastern Conference Finals without him, so they really felt the game beat them anyway. So maybe this Brooklyn team would have a different attitude.
Okay, I feel you. Well, I appreciate you calling, bro. Let me get to some more calls.
All right, that's the best.
Thank you.
Hello?
What's going on, Dre?
Man, what's going on, Battle Troop? Man, I appreciate you. I see when you hit
for my tribute video I did for my little brother.
Yeah, you did.
That's what.
You did not. Now, which one in the video is you? The brother with the dreads or the other brother?
The other brother, the one with the dreads, that's my cousin.
Okay. How you doing?
Yeah.
How you doing, fam? Yeah, you did good, man. Condolences to your
Man,
family.
they just cremated him, and I got him now. And he loves music, man. Like, I could sing you some of his music, you could hear it. And so we got him cremated, and we all got changed with a music note with his ashes inside of it. So I got 11 siblings total.
Well, condolences to you and your family, bro. I hope you're hanging in there. Be strong, and rather looking at his death as being a loss, let it be something to gain by, man, pushing it to make you do something better for your life, man, in his name. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. That's why I did it that route. Like, I was going to hit you up off air and talk to you about it because, you know, like, I'm the oldest brother, and it makes me want to go out for revenge, but I'm just giving it to God, and I've been praying. Like, I just started back going to church because when I grew up, when I was younger, my family had me in the church a lot.
Right.
And I be watching your shows, like, I don't be going to church like I need to, but when I watch your shows and you have shows about that, I really appreciate that because I know what you're talking about is real because it's like when we went to the Church of Christ and they talk like you do, right out the Bible. You going off of what he's saying. You not, ain't no ifs, ands, or buts, or he probably said this, you going off exactly what he said.
Right. Well, I appreciate that. And you got my number, so you could always call me, brother, whenever you want to. No matter what, you can call me any time of the night, brother. I'm open and available for you. You hear me?
All right, thank you, though, man.
You
but
too.
Yeah, about the whole little, we can get on the whole little subject, man, about the people switching teams and shit. Like, oh my bad. I feel like.
What you think about Durant and Kyrie going to the Nets? You like that move?
I feel like it's gonna be cool. I don't like it. I thought Durant was gonna stay with the Warriors. But,
tell me,
you know,
okay, tell me what you like about it and what you don't like about it. I'm listening.
What I do like about it is, I feel like, all right, like LeBron. Everybody don't like LeBron because he be going to different teams, but he's getting rings with those teams. So if Durant, if you about to go get a ring over there too, then go ahead, build your legacy like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, get your ring. If you out to get rings, that's what you out to get. Like LeBron, like he said, he out to get rings. He ain't out. He end up leaving the Lakers if he don't start getting no ring. Like, that's what everybody in the comments, what I'm saying, they don't understand. Like me, I didn't, my mom ended up calling, so I didn't hear the other part that you had said, but about LeBron and them, I feel like LeBron, him switching and getting rings, it's him trying to build his legacy up. You know what I'm saying? He's not trying to just play to be playing. He wants those rings. Right. And that's what everybody needs to go for, is go for the rings.
Right.
Forget playing around. I'm not about to stay on the team forever, and y'all ain't doing what I need to get done. Like, no.
But I didn't like the fact. But I didn't like the fact about LeBron that I don't understand why would he sign a max deal, but you wanted to play for rings. I don't get that. That didn't make no sense to me though, because if you're gonna play for rings, you don't max yourself out financially to the point that you're taking away from your supporting cast. It's sort of like Tom Brady.
That's what my boy be saying too, though. Yeah.
Yeah, it's sort of like Tom Brady.
Because you ain't leaving no money for nobody else.
Right. If you look, if I'm Bron, first of all, you already got.
Wendy, man, I'm at work right now.
Yeah, if I'm Bron, you already got more than enough money you'll ever make. So if you know you're going to play, you got to leave cap room for a supporting cast to support your talent to help you compete.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But go ahead though. That's the good thing about what.
Me, that's the thing I was trying to say. Me, I don't go for the. It's like I was a Kobe Bryant fan. I ain't even looked at basketball the same since Kobe left. Like I ain't gonna even lie. It's interesting and all that. It's still exciting. I can't even lie. There's still some ballers out there. But I was a Kobe fan. I wasn't never. You know, when the Lakers was all together, I liked that with Robert Ory and all them, Derek Fisher and all that. That was nice.
Right.
But I was always a Kobe fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, man. And so when Kobe left, that changed the game for me. Like, but, man, LeBron, he building his legacy. He ain't doing it with one team, but shit, he getting the rings, though. Right. And I don't feel like he's going to, and that's another thing I was going to say. I want them to win, because it's a Laker. He a Laker, and it's like, you know, when I watched this interview with Kobe Bryant, and he spoke, and they was asking him how he felt about LeBron James coming over there. He said he loved it. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's building the legacy of the Lakers. It's all about the organization with him. So that's what I'm saying too. Like, but I'm looking at it for Kobe.
Right.
Get more rings for the Kobe team, because that's Kobe team to me forever. I don't care if he's on it or not.
Right.
Yeah.
If I was Kobe, brother, I would come and play. I would come and play with Bron now.
Exactly. I was saying, you know how fire that would be? That would turn basketball all the way up, because I know Kobe probably ain't, 100% and can't run the floor like that and all that, but man, if Kobe Bryant get him the ball, he could do something.
Man, a little bit of Kobe Bryant.
He gotta go out like that, man.
A little
He
bit
gotta
of
go
Kobe
out like
Bryant.
that with that injury, even though he took his shots and did all that. Still, man, Kobe, come back.
Look, a little bit of Kobe Bryant is better than mostly all the people that was on their roster this year.
Man, talk about it. You ain't even lying. Because that was bogus. Goodness, I couldn't believe that. That was so bogus.
Okay, so answer me this question. Now, what don't you like about the Brooklyn thing? The Brooklyn.
What I don't like about it, to be honest, I don't like how Durant went over there, because I thought that Durant, you need to come back from your injury and show Golden State something. Like, how you gonna get hurt and then you gonna switch teams? Like, what? Nigga, you should have never came over here.
So you don't see. So you saying you don't see why?
It would look like you can't beat him, join him, but damn, he joined them enough to get a ring and shit like that. And what did he get, 2 though?
But Dre, why you don't see? I'm pretty sure we all knew Durant was leaving. I mean, not only
I didn't know he was leaving this year. I didn't think he was gonna leave this soon.
I did.
I felt like he was gonna leave, but not this soon.
You didn't think he was gonna leave after him and the Draymond Green fallout?
Okay, yeah, but not this soon. Like, I thought he was gonna still come back one more year at least.
And you don't think
supposed to be on year and then go?
But Dre, you don't think? Hold on. You don't think the camel, the straw that broke the camel's back was when they was pressuring him to play on that bad leg and he snapped his Achilles? You didn't think that was the overall straw that broke the camel's back?
Yeah, I hear you.
You get what I'm saying? He was mad. I knew he was gone. Not only the Draymond Green thing, but that right there was the thing. When it said that the Golden State staff was telling him that you can play on your leg and it can't be hurt no worse than what it is. And he went from a calf injury to Achilles heel injury.
Yeah.
And then it was saying he was in the locker room not wanting to talk to none of the players and none of that. So that right there go to show you how that is. And remember, that Igloo Dollar interview on the Breakfast Club said a lot. Because it said a lot. Because it said Igloo Dollar said they did it to him. He had a fractured bone. And they tried to diagnose him with a bruise. He like, no, it's fractured.
Road runner. You ever seen a road runner in real life? This motherfucker, I'm out here. I hear you, Battle Troop. I'm out here doing security. I gotta patrol around this damn lot. But this road runner just ran past me.
An ostrich?
No, a road runner.
The road runner is an ostrich, right?
No.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not. You better, man,
The road runner is an ostrich.
Okay, then I'm saying the wrong bird then. Look it up on the computer now. The one that run real fast across the ground. What is it called?
An ostrich?
No. Ostrich is the one that put his head in the net. I mean, his head in
The road runner is an ostrich, brother.
Look it up right now.
Hey, I got all the people online right now. What's a road runner, y'all?
I'm gonna look it up. You should see this bird. Man, it's small and it runs fast across the ground. I'm probably saying the wrong bird in it because I know it ain't an ostrich.
The brother said it's not called a road runner.
What is it called?
An ostrich? The road runner is an ostrich, man.
Oh my goodness.
Somebody, Sean Carter said ostrich. What is the road runner? The bird, the cartoon road runner. Ain't that an ostrich?
Look.
Okay, somebody said I'm wrong.
This is exactly what I'm talking about. This is exactly what's over here right now.
Okay, then what? Then what? Which one is it then?
Because this is another one that you just lost. Because you lost the debate to me last time, and you ended up talking about you didn't want to.
First of all, this.
Look up Roadrunner Bird on Google on your computer, and you're gonna see what I'm talking about. And it's not an ostrich.
First of all, this not a debate. We just trying to see what the bird is, and I never lost a debate to you, brother. Stop it.
What? What? You don't remember? I just
what?
On the show.
Man, boy, please. What was the debate I ever lost to you?
It was just recently. That was true. I can't even remember. It was just recently. I called up and everything. Even people in the comments were saying that was your first debate that you lost. They never seen nobody have you freezing up. You was freezing up. You know what I'm talking about.
Boy, please.
I know you've seen those comments. But look up the Roadrunner so you can see what I'm talking about. How we got the little red part right there and everything on his head. On me, it's right here. I can take a picture and send to your number.
Hold on, wait. I'm finna do it right here. I don't know. I'm gonna look it up right now. Nobody in the comment can say something.
Trying to play me. I hope they wasn't talking crazy in the comments either, because y'all gonna feel crazy when y'all type in.
I'm gonna look it up right now.
I know what an ostrich is. Where is that? You see it?
I'm doing it now. I just did it now.
I can't even believe this.
This thing is real little, man. This ain't the Roadrunner bird that's on the cartoon.
What? But I didn't say it was the one. I said, there go. Look at this Roadrunner right here.
Somebody say this is called the greater Roadrunner. It's a long-legged bird in the cuckoo family.
I'm talking about the little small one you see with the red on the back of his head. It's right here, right? And it's running through this fucking parking lot fast in the mud. But it's right here. I know what an ostrich is. I would have said the bird with the long ass neck. The bird that got a... Hey, but look, man, I ain't gonna keep up all your time, man, but the viewers, if they want to, they can go check out my video to my brother, man. Till we meet again. By Dre Too Much. And my really easy, man. Check us out, man.
It ain't saying it. The Roadrunner on the cartoon.
Type in Road. Look, this is all I typed in on Google. I typed in Roadrunner Bird. And then
it's called the Greater Roadrunner.
Roadrunner Bird. Type that in, and the first image you see, that's the one I'm talking about. They got like red on the back of his head. All of them do damn near. Or like a little orange, like a burnt orange color.
Yeah, I'm looking at it. I see it.
Yeah. It's fast too. You should see this thing. Cause I'm out here in California.
Send me a picture of it. So I can see it.
All right. I'll send a picture to your number. But like I said, man, y'all check out my video, man. I'm gonna shoot the link in the chat. But yeah, I'm gonna send it to your number, Battleshoot.
What you say, brother?
I'm gonna send it to your number.
Okay, yeah. Send it to me. Let me check it out.
All right.
Right.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. Yo, what's happening?
What's going on, brother?
Yeah, Luis calling, man. Man, I can't. Y'all talking about LeBron? He the GOAT.
Who?
LeBron.
What about him?
Y'all talking about him like he the GOAT.
Well, he close to it.
Close.
The only one you can argue is Michael Jordan. Is he better than Michael Jordan?
I wouldn't say that. I would say Hakeem. I would say Magic. I would say Bird. But
Hakeem, Magic, and Bird is not better than LeBron James.
Are you
Are you serious?
Akeem Olajuwon, Magic Johnson, and Larry Bird is not better than LeBron James. Magic even tell you that out of his mouth. So no.
Well, okay, let me ask you this. Earlier, you were saying LeBron is a great leader, right?
Yeah.
What has he showed you to make you think that?
I just ran it down to you, brother.
I mean, I can just go back to recent memory. I mean, Kyrie wanted to leave. That's one. Two, after Kyrie left, they had to trade the whole roster with Isaiah Thomas and Derrick Rose in the team. And then this year, he tried to get his whole team traded for Anthony Davis. That's not good leadership.
That's excellent leadership. What you talking about?
Yeah,
Just because I'm a leader, let me tell you something. Just because I'm a leader don't mean I got to keep playing with you. Who you rather go to war with? Soldiers or privates? Come on, man.
Okay. I feel you. But I'm saying at the same time, that's not leadership. Dwayne Wade didn't do that.
Dwayne Wade didn't do nothing. Do what?
He never tried to get his teammates traded and then do it publicly.
First of all, them not LeBron teammates like that. He knew when he was going to LA, they were gonna have to trade for big time players. He knew that. But it's the NBA. Everybody got to get traded anyway. Who don't know that? It's the NBA. Everybody gonna be getting traded.
That's facts. But I'm just saying, as a leader, you can't big these guys up and call them young kings on Instagram, and then the next day try to get them traded and then do it publicly. Like, of course they're gonna put some type of way. That's poor leadership. And then let's take that out. Let's go back to Cleveland when Isaiah Thomas and everybody else got traded. What happened with that?
When Cleveland them did what?
When they traded the whole roster pretty much because LeBron James wanted them to, and they brought in George Hill and people like that.
Who traded the whole roster in Cleveland?
I'm talking about 20. What was it? It was the last year he was in Cleveland. You remember when Derrick Rose and everybody was on the team and they all got traded?
Right.
What? They were struggling. They were losing with LeBron. Fully healthy.
Derrick Rose.
How was that great leadership?
Derrick Rose ended up getting hurt. Dwayne Wade looked like he lost a step. They was losing, brother. At the end of the day, it's still a business. It's still a business, brother. And if that chemistry is not working, you got to try something different.
Right.
But he took that same team all the way to the championship.
And they got swept.
Of course, you going to get swept by Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson, Steph Curry. You going to get swept. What are you talking about?
Okay, let me give you this then. Okay, after J.R. Smith did whatever stupid decision he did in that whole final,
Huh?
and LeBron went off on him. What was the leadership in that?
Say that again?
Okay, you remember in the finals, in Game 1 last year, when J.R. Smith, he did that stupid, whatever he did, that was just stupid.
Right. He had time on the clock and ran the time out when they was down by 1 point.
Right, and then LeBron went up on him. What was the leadership in that? Because the game was not over. They still had overtime.
No, I think they were tied up. My bad. They were tied up. He could have put the ball back up. But what
was the leadership in that? Because
what you mean, the leadership in what?
I didn't hear you.
What you mean? Where was the leadership in that?
He went up. He gave up on the team.
How he give up on the team and he scored 50-something points?
Because they still had overtime and they lost. You saw him on the bench.
Right. Look. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. You make it appear like this man don't have feelings and emotions. If we playing the game and we're in the championship, you've been playing this thing for a long time. You got to be more mindful of how much time on the clock when we at the end of this game, whether we winning or losing. So careless, stupid mistakes like that, and I didn't just put in all this work and stuff like that. Of course he gonna be mad about it, man. He's human. Why wouldn't you be?
Right. But I'm saying, as a leader, you have to move in a basketball game. You have to move past that. You still have overtime. Now, they lost the game. Like, if there was no overtime, okay, I get your point. But they still had overtime. What happened in overtime?
Bro, you playing against Kevin Durant now. What are you talking about?
But they were tied up they was tied up in the fourth quarter going into overtime with Kevin Durant.
That don't even, fam. What I'm trying to see exactly what you trying to say. You trying to say
I'm trying to
he
say
didn't
LeBron,
show.
I'm trying to say pretty much what I'm saying is LeBron is an awful leader. That's what I'm saying.
Ain't nobody gonna agree to that who know basketball, brother.
Oh man.
You can't be fam. Look, you can't be an awful leader going to the championship 9 times. That don't even make no sense.
In a weak East.
The East wasn't weak. I'm sorry to tell you that, brother. Why is the East weak? Because he make it look that way?
At that point in time, tell me another great player that wasn't on his team, by the way.
I don't get what you mean. Tell you another great player. What you mean?
Tell me another great player that could rival his talent that was not on his roster. Because since 2010, he's had a stacked roster.
Who had a stacked roster?
LeBron James, since 2010, he's had a stacked
Man, that's
roster.
not true. Where you get that from?
Okay, and on the Heat, did he not have Dwayne Wade, Chris Bosh, 2 Hall of Famers? On the Cleveland Cavaliers, did he not have
Bro, listen.
Kevin Love, 2 Hall of Famers?
Bro, just because you say 2 Hall of Famers don't mean they playing Hall of Fame ball. Why?
All-stars.
Don't mean that they playing Hall of Fame all-star ball. Like, for instance, they had Ray Allen on their team. That's a Hall of Famer, right?
Right.
Why he didn't make the All-Star? Why he didn't make All-Star game during the time he was with them?
True. Come on, man. You know why he didn't. You know how old that man was.
Exactly. So why would you use that as some type of means to justify him having a stacked deck? And that wasn't true.
Because these guys are all around the same age. Besides Kyrie, I mean, Dwayne Wade, he's older than LeBron. Come on, man. LeBron, D-Wade was still balling, man. Kevin Love, he's still around the same age. Come on, man. What you talking about?
If that was the case, why was he losing in these championships then?
Because he's not the greatest. He's overhyped. That's my point. He's overhyped.
He overhyped. How I'm overhyped? Leading my team in scoring, rebounding, and assists.
I mean, Westbrook, okay, well, we're going off that. Then is Westbrook the second greatest player of all time? Because he does that for his team.
Again, how could you be overhyped, leading your team in scoring, rebounding, and assisting? How?
Because, okay, I can answer that. That's a simple answer. Because when you play with LeBron James is the system. That's why everything he goes to, the coach always gets fired or he wants the coach fired. And you notice, if all of y'all notice that's listening, if y'all notice, when he was on the Heat, that's when he had his best success. Because he tried to get Eric Spoelstra fired, and Pat Riley said no. And he had his best success since he's been in the NBA.
So let me get this right. So you trying to tell me LeBron is overhyped, right?
To a certain degree, yeah.
Well, you believe he overhyped.
Right.
But he been playing NBA for 16 years and been putting up the same stats for the past 16 years and showing no sign of weakness.
I mean, when he plays against good teams with great IQs and pass the ball, and they use ball movement, he loses. Against the Spurs, what happened? He lost a record. He lost in a record margin. When he played against the Mavs, Jason Terry shut him down. That's an embarrassment. And
is listening. When the Warriors beat them, that was not an upset. When the Warriors beat the Cavs, if I'm not being clear, that was not an upset. You know the year when they had the 73-9 team. That was not an upset. I don't know why he gets so much credit. I mean, I get like the whole.
What did you say again? Say that again. When the Warriors what?
When the Warriors beat the Cavaliers in the what was it? The year. No, not the Warriors. But when the Cavaliers beat the Warriors,
Right.
That was not an upset.
Why wasn't it an upset?
Because he had Kyrie and Kevin Love. There was Curry and there was Klay Thompson and Draymond Green. That's not
It was more than that. It was more than that. You leaving out all they bench was loaded and everything too. So that's not true.
But that's not a super team.
It is a super team. If it wasn't a super team, then how were they able to win 73 games in an 82-game season and break the Bulls record and have the best record ever in the NBA? I don't get it.
But I'm saying, how that? Okay, tell me how that. The key players: Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Draymond Green. The key players.
They whole bench was loaded, brother.
Let's be honest about it. Kyrie Irving and Curry cancel out each other. There's LeBron. LeBron's LeBron, and then there's Kevin Love. I mean, that's Draymond Green. Like, I'm just trying to figure out how is that an upset.
Because they was down. They was down 3-1 and came all the way back, and nobody never did that in NBA history. Nobody never did that in NBA history. That's why.
I give you that. You got me with that one. But I'm saying the way the media covers it, like, oh, the Warriors are just this dominant super team. Like, if they had Durant, then yeah, I get that. But come on, man. Like, that was an evenly. The real question was, why were they down 3-1?
Because they playing against a dominant team.
But were they a super team?
Huh?
But were they a super team?
Who?
The Warriors.
Yeah.
So the Cavaliers were
They were
the
favored.
team, right?
They were favored to win, brother.
Oh, you said, hold on, say that one more time?
They were favored to win.
They were favored to win, but LeBron is the GOAT.
What?
How can LeBron be the GOAT then?
Because the GOAT is one person. One person playing up against a team, you still need a team to win. One person ain't going to never win the championship. Never. Nobody.
I mean,
Name it. Name me one person who won an NBA championship without having a team.
Without having a team.
Without having a team.
Let me see. I guess business.
None. Right. Because teams win championships. You need a team.
Okay. All right. Damn, what was I about to say?
Nothing.
But no, man, I just feel like LeBron, like, definitely, like, I see so many flaws in his game. It's crazy. Like, for one, he can't play off the ball. So
who can't play off the ball?
LeBron.
Where you get that from?
I've seen it. He does not have a consistent post game. Kobe Bryant and Michael
He don't
Jordan
have a what?
A post game.
You say he don't have a consistent post game.
But you know why that is? Because he wants to keep up with Russell Westbrook and Harden. That's why. He wants to keep up with the Joneses, if you want to say that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I see so many flaws in this guy's game. It's crazy.
I'm still trying to see what you're getting. You still can't change. The man went to the championship 9 times.
No, okay, where I'm getting is pretty much my argument is, and I say, like, I seen a comment say, well, Jordan never faced no team like the
Warriors.
They don't know what they're talking about because do they not know how many teams back then was 60 plus wins? The Magic, when you played against Shaq and Penny, they were a 60-win team.
That don't mean
Some
nothing.
guys don't understand that. The Detroit Pistons, Isaiah Thomas, are you crazy? Magic, he beat the Lakers. These people don't know what they're talking about. So I just have to educate the younger folks who say they know basketball, but like, because I'm 26, but I know my basketball. Like, I go back and watch it. You know what I mean? So I just have to educate everybody, let them know Jordan is the greatest of all time. Well, yeah, Jordan is the greatest of all time. And to me, I just don't see how LeBron is better than Bird or Magic or the Dream. I just don't see it. Now, his style of play, yeah, I get that. They try to compare him to Jordan. No, if you know basketball, he's not Jordan. He's Oscar Robertson. Now, tell me, maybe I'm going too far back for you, though.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
No, I'm just saying, the people that say LeBron James is the greatest of all time, they're wrong. I just don't see it. Like, I mean, the numbers, yeah, but that's all you can get. You play longer. Like, I mean, what's supposed to happen? I'm not saying he's not good. Everybody knows he's good, of course.
I guess, again, the man went to the championship 9 times.
And only won 3 championships.
Right, because you're playing against dominant teams.
Michael Jordan did too, though.
For his time.
And then Kobe, I mean, let's not get it confused. Kobe played against, like, I don't think people talk about, oh, he lost against the team.
Kobe did what?
I mean, I see these guys, like, I see people, they always be like, oh, LeBron, he lost the great, oh, okay, what you just said? You said you couldn't get dominant teams. The Spurs, like, what you mean, like, teams like the Spurs? Am I right or wrong?
What?
You said that LeBron lost the dominant team, right?
Yeah.
Okay, like, what teams do you mean? Just so I can get the clarification.
Like the Golden State Warriors.
He lost to the Spurs, am I right?
Yeah.
Do you consider that a dominant team?
Yeah.
Okay, Kobe got 5. That means Kobe has to go through the repair.
What are you trying to say?
LeBron's not the greatest of all time. He has not had tougher competition. I mean, it's tough competition, of course, with Kevin Durant on the team, but it's no different than any other great player.
Well, LeBron greater than Jordan. I mean, not Jordan. He better than Kobe. You probably could argue the Jordan thing, but he definitely better than Kobe.
You gotta give me why you feel that way, because I don't see that.
You don't gotta see it. He better than Kobe.
I mean, you just can't make false statements.
That's not a false statement. That ain't even nothing to argue with.
Because I can give you reasons why.
Well, you're gonna lose. If you giving me reason why, you finna lose this, so go ahead. Go ahead.
I mean, so, okay. Oh, man.
Go
okay.
ahead.
Well, I can give you, okay, let me give you just 2 reasons. I'm out your mind, 'cause I'm pretty sure
And what reasons you finna give me 2 reasons why Kobe is better than LeBron?
I can give you 2 reasons why Kobe, Jordan, and Durant are better than LeBron.
Kobe, Jordan, and Durant.
Yes, sir. You know why? Because because
you can only argue Jordan. You're not gonna win with Durant and Kobe, so you can get that out of the question.
Let me give you my point, and then you can decide. I mean,
already decided.
I can throw in. Well, I ain't gonna do that. Okay, with these guys, they can play with anybody. You know why they're better?
Who can play with anybody?
Kobe, Durant. You can put them in any system, and they will succeed. LeBron is a system. Every player cannot succeed with LeBron.
Well, you just lied right there. So that don't make no sense.
That's why he tries to get every coach fired. Because he believes he's a coach and he refuses to be coached.
He believe he the coach? He believe he the coach?
Right.
He is the
Let
coach.
me ask you this. What great player has ever played with a coach and had the best record in the Eastern Conference and they still got fired? David Blatt still got fired and he had the best record in the East.
I was glad
When does that ever happen? When does that ever happen?
because first of all, when you got the best player on the team, the reason why you winning is because of him. You think Jordan really need to be coached?
Yes, sir, they do. They run the triangle offense. Yes, sir, I do.
Again, do you think Jordan really need to be coached?
Every player needs to be coached.
What?
Yes, sir. Every great player that wants to know more about the game, bro, you can always learn more about with any aspect in life. You can always learn more.
Go ahead.
I mean, I'm just saying these are facts that I'm giving you.
You giving me facts?
Yes, every player cannot play with LeBron. I mean, unless you're willing to sit out at the three-point line, which Anthony Davis is about to do, and be a spot-up three-point shooter, then you can't play with LeBron. And
You don't even sound right, bro. Bro, I'm just letting you talk because I'm eating. You sound crazy, man.
Right.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy about you talking crazy? You really believe you getting off. You really believe you spitting some real stuff. Fam. Kobe or Durant ain't better than LeBron, man. I'm sorry. You just talking about two dudes that offensively can score. They don't make players better. They don't make players better. They don't make players better. They not real leaders at all. I don't even know what you're talking about when you even trying to compare them. You talking to a guy who averaged 40 points with like a triple-double in the finals. How you explain that?
82 games. I mean, what does that mean?
How you explain that, brother?
I can explain it easily. Russell Westbrook did that for 82 games. What does that mean? You giving me
First of all, brother, first of all, I didn't say in the game. I said in the finals. 40 points with a triple-double in the finals.
But how many games, though? True. How many
7.
games?
7.
I'm giving you 82.
Regular season games is not playoff games.
But he went to the
Let me ask you a
playoffs. He
question.
never did it.
Let me ask you a question. What's more harder to do? Getting 40 points in a triple-double in the season or in the playoffs? What's more
I
harder?
would say, well, he didn't do it for the whole playoff.
What's harder?
I would say, well, since he didn't do it in the playoff, the whole playoff, well, I would say the season, because it's 82 games in the season. You giving me 7 games, I'm giving you 82. 82 beats 7 all day. Am I right or wrong?
Bro, no. In the playoffs, the difference between season games and playoff games, they ain't really coaching like that. You ain't got to stay for 2 weeks. With game plan, it continuing to be drawn up against you that when you won that game, they got to change it up and try to find a different way through the whole series. When in the season game, you just in Chicago on Monday and you in Detroit on Wednesday. You in and out. You in and out. Ain't no game plan for 2 weeks being built around you. So come on, brother.
Look, hey, but I'm saying, okay, you're right about the game plan. I give you that. You're right, 100%. But I'm saying, these people are still human beings at the end of the day. You know how hard it is on the body?
Again, at the end of the day, where is your argument, brother? You said Kevin Durant is better than LeBron. What are you talking about?
Okay, I'll give you that.
Please explain that.
You said what?
Please explain that.
All right. Kevin Durant is better than LeBron James because he can play in any system. LeBron James cannot play in any system. Can LeBron James play with DeMar DeRozan?
That don't even sound right.
I'm just asking you a question. Can he?
How close is your hand to your face right now?
Stupid close.
Slap yourself. I want to hear it. Slap yourself for that crazy statement. Slap yourself right now for that. This brother just asked, can LeBron James play with DeMarcus Rosen? Why would you?
No. Because you know DeMar is a perfect example actually because DeMar DeRozan he's not really a 3-point shooter. So can he play with DeMar DeRozan?
That don't even sound right, bro. Do you hear yourself?
I mean, I just want to ask it. Can I get an answer?
Yes, he can.
How when all LeBron James does is drive and kick? That's it.
Okay, brother, this conversation over. This brother said all LeBron James do is drive and kick the ball out.
The 3-point shooters. Don't get it twisted now. LeBron James is good at it. He's really, really good at basketball. Don't get it twisted. I'm not taking away from him. I'm just saying I see flaws in the system.
Brother, you sound crazy, man. I want to know, out of all these coaches you said he got fired, what system was they running?
The LeBron James system.
What system was they running?
The LeBron James system.
See, I'm done eating now. Now I could just body you. Now, here's my question. He got all these coaches fired. So here's my question. Where did the coach's success come from? Do LeBron get his success from the coach? Or do the coach get their success from LeBron? Please explain.
Okay, well, I can give you that. He doesn't stay at one place long enough to know if he ever had a great coach. So I can't answer that.
So you said he had David Blanche had the #1 record when he got fired by LeBron James, right? Who was the reason for them having a #1 record? The coach or LeBron?
I mean, you gotta pick it. People pick and choose what they do. They give Coach Pop all the credit. They
What?
give the coaches, they give Steve Kerr all the credit. They give the Boston Celtics coach, the young guy, they give him all the credit. So they give Mike D'Antoni's system all the credit. So it just depends what people say. You know what I mean?
How successful would David Blanche been if LeBron wasn't on his team?
We're going off what ifs. I don't go off what ifs. I'm giving you what it is.
You said LeBron got him fired as if that shouldn't have been the reason because he's the reason for LeBron's success. But if LeBron got him fired, it's obvious they felt LeBron James was way more valuable than David Blanche, the coach. Don't you think? Let me ask you a question. Do you think LeBron James could have got Greg Popovich fired?
No.
Why?
Because it depends what team he played for. If he played for the
Could LeBron James got Greg Popovich fired? It don't matter who he played for.
If he was on the Spurs, no, because Greg Popovich's name holds more weight than LeBron's out there.
So it don't matter. So wait. You said Popovich's name holds more weight than LeBron James, which means it. Wait, bro. Wait. Which means it don't matter where they were playing. As long as Popovich coaching, LeBron can't get him fired. Whether it's in San Antonio, the Clippers, Sacramento, Milwaukee, the Bucks. If Greg Popovich coaching, LeBron can't get him fired, could he?
If he played in San Antonio, he could not. Any other place?
No, you just said it didn't matter where he from. You just said Greg Popovich's name. So it don't matter what city he in. His name holds weight no matter where he at.
That's not true. In Cleveland, you think Pop's name holds more weight than LeBron's in Cleveland? No.
I don't care if Popovich quit San Antonio Spurs. He went and go coach for the Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James can't get him fired. How about that? Do you know why?
Why?
Because he's a proven and established champion coach. Look, let me ask you this other question. Can LeBron James get Doc Rivers fired?
Absolutely. I think Doc Rivers is overrated.
I don't care what you think. I don't care what you think. Hey.
I mean, you asking me a question, you must care.
Listen, because this is what I'm saying. I don't care what you think. I'm just showing people your basketball IQ. LeBron James cannot get Doc Rivers fired. Do you know why? He's already a proven champion that won championship without LeBron James. They established already. Do you understand this? David Blanche can get fired. Tyronn Lue can get fired. Mike Brown can get fired. What have they done? Their success is only because they coaching the best player in the game. Who gonna give them success? Come on.
And that comes to my that comes to my next point. Because I hear that comes to my next point. Because I hear people be like, LeBron never had a great coach. He doesn't want a great coach. He could have easily signed with San Antonio. Okay, obviously you say Doc Rivers is a great coach, or whatever you said. So he could easily sign with the Clippers or Boston. Why didn't he? Because he does not want to be coached. I don't see how you guys don't see this.
I don't think we see nothing you see.
I mean, I'm just giving you guys facts. If you wanted to be coached, why?
You call these facts? Boy, these ain't facts. What? Okay, let me. Okay, no, true. Let me ask you this, true. Because I respect you. Hold on now. I'm a fan of your channel, so don't get twisted. He gonna say I respect you so I can let him talk.
Man, but for real.
Go ahead, brother.
I mean, this is a fact. He could have signed with San Antonio, could he not? He could have signed with the Clippers, could he not? Or Boston. He was a free agent. He could have went anywhere. There's no team besides the Golden State Warriors at that time that would have took him. He could have went there. Why did he not?
Who LeBron? Why didn't he go to there and he went to LA?
Right. Yeah, he went to LA because we know it's more than basketball. That's
right.
That's
right. So why would you ask? So why would you ask that question?
Because I want your answer. You said you just I'm not giving you back.
I'm trying to see where you're going with this at. You trying to say he could have went and played with any good coach, but he didn't. He chose L.A. So why did he choose L.A. over going and play for coaches like San Antonio, a Popovich, right?
Right. If it's about winning. If it's about winning.
Because first of all, he is winning. He is winning because anywhere he go, he going to be a winner. He don't got to go play for San Antonio to win. He LeBron James. Anywhere he choose he want to go, he's going to be a winner. I don't got to go. I don't got to. Look. I don't got to go play for Popovich to win. He can go anywhere and win.
True, you changing the argument, man. The argument is does he want to be coached? He does not want to be coached.
That's a lie, fam. Why wouldn't he want a good coach? That don't even sound right.
Look, man, look at the coach. He got Frank Vogel. Are you kidding me?
Hey, I'm going to tell you this, brother. The Lakers chose to hire that coach. But here's my point why I'm trying to get you to understand. You're not going to prove Durant is better than LeBron James. You're going to lose that argument. You better off just going somewhere else trying to argue that. Let me ask you this question. Do Durant make players better?
Yes, I've seen plenty of games where Durant has
Who he made better? Name me one player he made better.
The team he just left.
How he make Golden State better?
They just lost the final. You see, when Kevin Durant was out. Okay, let me get this point straight with you guys now.
My question again: do Kevin Durant make players better? How you gonna say
Just by his presence on the court makes other players better?
No, that's a lie. No, he don't.
So I mean, what are you saying? You talking about just a step? Because LeBron is the ultimate step. I think LeBron is the Wilt Chamberlain of this era.
Again, if you saying LeBron James is the Wilt Chamberlain of this era, you just slam dunk yourself. you just gave yourself the death blow to this debate. You lost. You just killed yourself.
I mean, Wilt Chamberlain is great. I'm not taking nothing away from them.
Okay, so my question to you is this. I asked you, do Kevin Durant make players better? You said yes. I said name me one player he made better.
Curry.
Okay, I'm gone. I'm out of here, brother. You just said Kevin Durant made Steph Curry better.
Westbrook, you made Westbrook better too. Westbrook ain't got out in the first round since he left.
Appreciate you calling, brother. I got to get to some more calls. I'm sorry. I had to end that call. I can't do that, brother. You're not going to sit here and tell me Kevin Durant made Steph Curry better. I'm sorry. You not finna say, you can't just say anything to me, man. You can't do that. That brother said that brother said Kevin Durant made Steph Curry better. Oh man. I don't know what to say, man. Oh, man. Oh, boy. Appreciate you calling, though, brother. I don't know what that brother on. Anyway, man. Y'all want to call up, y'all can, man. Hold on.